Hi, I'm Deanna. This is Jackie. Welcome to Glow in Peace. Welcome to my deep hair oiling routine. This routine has helped me increase my hair density, and it is one of the many things I'm doing to help grow and increase the health of my hair. I didn't even know hair oiling was a thing until I saw a lot of Indian women do it, and I was like, well, they must know something that we don't, because clearly they're on to something. So this is my hair. I just trimmed it. It's waist length. Well, maybe not anymore, because I actually just trimmed it. So it's back to mid boob length. Sorry to disappoint, but I didn't want to, when I eventually silk press my hair, I don't want it to be like super short. So health is way more important. And I trim every 6 months or as needed if I see a really stringy end. Here's what you're going to need for your deep oiling routine. You're going to need a scalp oil. Today I'm using this scalp oil, a hair oil. Your hair oil can be your scalp oil. It's up to you. This is this oil is from a tester oil from my company, Deanna's Breakthrough Formula. You're also gonna need your hair oil. This is the hair oil I'm using. You're gonna need some water. I know we're hair oiling, but trust me, you're gonna need water, and you're gonna need something to seal your ends with. I have type 4 hair. I cannot use oil to seal my ends, so I'm using Deanna's Sealant Butter, a product from my company that is often sold out because it seals your ends. As a type 4 girly, I can't just seal my end with, you know, oil. My ends will break. That's just, you know, how it goes. Okay, so the first step in hair oiling is you're gonna want to section your hair. So take 1/2 of the hair and you're going to clip, boom. If I was feeling really bougie, I would be steaming my hair with my face steamer, but I don't really feel like, not everyone has a face steamer, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna use some room temperature water, and we're going to begin by spraying the hair. This hair oiling routine is a part of the DBF challenge, a challenge that's going to be available soon, or if you're watching this when it's out, a challenge that is available, and it is a 9-week program for extreme hair growth. Any video person that claims you can have extreme hair growth overnight, they're lying to you. No, you cannot. That is just not a thing. That's not possible. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cover our hair with water. You can use regular water. If you have rosemary water that you keep refrigerated, you can use that, because rosemary is awesome. Even though rosemary is better oil than water soluble, it's still good to put on your scalp. It's just more effective in an oil form. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to coat our hair in the water. The reason why we put water before oil is because oil will seal moisture. So whatever moisture is in your hair will seal. So if you don't have any moisture, it will seal. If you have water molecules in your hair, it'll seal that, and you know your hair is going to be dry. We don't want that. So we're going to vigorously put our scalp oil on. I don't have enough. I've been using this like crazy. So what we're going to do is, because I want to save some for the other side to make up for that, we're gonna go to an oldie but a goodie, y'all. We're gonna get some what? We're gonna get some what? We're gonna get some grease. That's exactly what we're gonna be doing. I've been doing this about once a week for the past few weeks. The most I did it was 3 times in a week. That was probably OD, but it definitely helped increase my density. And oh, sorry, this feels good. And I'm just gonna put some right here, and then yeah, I forgot what else. Oh, yeah, I've been doing this and it's been helping my hair tremendously. So the first thing we're going to do is start with a scalp massage. So you're going to reach in. This is not a scalp massage. This is just itching or scratching your scalp. This is a scalp massage. You have to start with a scalp massage. And I'm going to do it half of my head just so I can really focus on. And typically I would do this for 4 minutes each side, but for demonstration purposes, I'm just trying to show you guys the technique. I can always go back and massage my scalp, but I really want to show you guys how I oil my hair, right, and what it looks like. So immediately the water just helped to get my hair is pretty dry, so immediately the water helps. you can oil your scalp. If you're watching this and you're doing the DBF challenge, which, like I said, when you're watching it, the first people to watch this video, the challenge is not available yet because all the videos have to come out before the challenge. But if you're watching this video where the challenge is coming out, you'll see on the Deanna's Breakthrough Formula website the schedule with the hair oiling. It's just a proposed schedule, but it's there as a guide. Okay, so there we go. You see how I'm doing skull? Look at this. Look at this. You're going like this. You're not going like this. You're going like this. It's almost, you want to feel like you're massaging your brain. If you're not massaging your brain, you ain't doing it right. Alternatively, you can use your scalp massager. Oh. If you have one. Or your handheld one. Or if you go on Deanna's Breakthrough Formula and click Revolutionizing Hair Care, you're going to see the recommended scalp massager. That's where you'll get it. The links are in the description box, guys. So this is what you're going to do. The scalp massaging is the important step, okay? And hair oiling helps to increase hair density and thickness, which is not something I knew about. I knew nothing. So, and also scalp oiling. The issue with scalp oiling, if you want to know my issue with scalp oiling, is they say that if you oil your scalp, your hair will grow. No, yes and no. The issue that they say with scalp, I'm going to turn this off because I'm not going to get through this video. The issue with the scalp oiling is that scalp oiling is only effective in growing your hair if the oil contains ingredients that are DHT inhibitors. So DHT is a form of testosterone. Testosterone gets converted into DHT, right? When testosterone is converted into DHT, the DHT can base in excessive levels. The DHT is a hormone, and it can basically engulf around your hair follicles, about the roots of your hair, embedded in your scalp. And when it's engulfed around the roots of your hair, blood and the nutrients can't get to your hair, which can cause thinning, right? So DHT inhibitors are things, you want things rich in DHT inhibition, right? Inhibitors, because what's going to happen is it's not going to cut off the DHT. It's going to inhibit the enzyme that converts the testosterone to DHT. So that's why you want to get, you know, products. So that's like rosemary and other herbs are very good at inhibiting DHT. But the problem is they're not really well immersed in the oils. You putting oil on rosemary, ground rosemary or rosemary leaves or dry rosemary, you're not going to get the full benefits of the rosemary. You have to immerse the rosemary in oil, which is why my hair care company is formulating a this is the tester for it, and so far my hair density has increased. So I can't wait for this product to become available. Maybe it is by the time I post this video. I don't know, one way or another it's gonna happen. So just be prepared, you guys. You know, sorry, my scalp was itchy, that's why. So I'm going to grease my scalp a little bit because it's a little itchy and I don't have enough hair oil. And even though the grease isn't going to grow my hair, it is going to soothe my scalp. And, I mean, I'm not saying grease is, I don't want to say grease won't grow your hair, but it's like, this is, y'all mind if I just go off for a little bit? It's just one of the things. Massaging your scalp is going to help promote growth. Nothing can grow your hair. No ingredient, not MSM, not mango butter, not rosemary. No ingredient is going to grow your hair. Hair growth is a process of maintaining hair health, which is what Deanna's Breakthrough Formula, which is what I talk, my company, and what I talk about on my channel. All right, ready? So we're just going to put a little bit more water on, even though the reason why I'm doing this is because you don't want that oil to strip your hair. Trust me, okay? And technically this is, if I was re-moisturizing my hair, look at this. You see this? Look at this. Yeah, it's immediately made a difference. Technically, if I was re-moisturizing my hair, I'd add my curl cream at the end, but we're just doing a very intense oiling, all right? So the next step is you're going to, boy, I need to buy some more. I use this a lot. It doesn't really have a lot of amla in the Amla Gold Oil. It has, let me see where it says amla. That's a good question. Hold on. Stay with me now. Stay with me. I'm going to find it. Oh Lord. Maybe it's because I can't see. Almond, canola. Okay, it has the extract. So almond oil is really expensive. Like real almond oil is mad expensive. So, you know, that's probably why. But it smells really good, and it has a, it's just, oiling in general is great. But again, when, this is why I don't believe everybody when they're like, oh, this is gonna grow your hair. I'm like, unless you're, then you can't even say hair growth. You can't even say growth promoting because it barely has ingredients that promote hair growth. So nothing can be hair growing. It's only growth promoting. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that oil and you're just gonna, you're gonna slap that. Well, don't do that. Don't do that. Ow, that really hurt. But like some people are really literal. Oh, that hurt. You're going to slather. You're going to make sure, and your hair is gonna feel so good. If you do not, this is not remoisturization, because if it were, we'd put a curl cream. This is oiling, and we do this once a week. And then I'm just gonna put also a little on my scalp. Guys, you can never scalp massage enough, okay? Too much. You can always scalp massage your hair. I'm talking, if you think you want to be able to fry a bucket of chicken with the oil from the hair. Put that oil in there. Don't be shy, okay? This is your hair health, okay? Does she not deserve a little hot oil treatment? Alternatively, you can heat your oil up in a little hot water, put the oil in the water, but we're going to put a plastic cap on. You know, I've seen a lot of like white women, they take the cling wrap and wrap their head. I'm like, y'all do know you can use a plastic cap, right? My sisters, my other sisters, you know you can, you know, instead of taking the whole Glad cling wrap, you can take a shout. But I'm like, listen, they found something that works for them, so I guess. So you're gonna slap coat generously the oil, and then right now we're just gonna, okay, and then we're going to go to the other side. So we're just gonna basically do everything to one side. See how it's kind of dry? It's, you know, it's dry. We're gonna start with the water. We're going to look at this. Oh, yeah, I trimmed my hair because I noticed that, like, I was having a little not split ends, but it was like, oh guys, I had heat damage a little bit, and I was trying to like mitigate it, so I was like cutting off a little bit, but I'm like, yeah, this is gonna grow back like weeds. Especially, I'm doing the 9-week hair challenge with you. But like I said, if you're watching this video in now, when I uploaded this, the 9-week challenge is not available yet. But once all the videos need to be uploaded, yeah, it will be. And then this is gonna make a lot more sense. Trust me, trust me, trust me. I have a plan, and I finally have a platform. So, great. So, okay. And then we're just gonna spray the scalp. Did I get oil on my pants? No. Okay. Also, guys, make sure you're watering your scalp. I don't know if I said that. So, because you cannot have oiling without hydrating your hair first. So you have to hydrate your hair with something. You could use lavender water. You can use aloe vera juice. You can use a mix of like coconut milk or something. You just need to make sure your hair is hydrated before you do this. Especially if you're natural type 4 girly. Like, you have to make sure your hair is somewhat hydrated before you do this, you know. So yeah. Alright, so now that our hair is hydrated enough, you can immediately see the water and made it a little bit more moisturized, right? So then we're going to get our scalp oil. And you can use whatever scalp oil you want, you know, that has growth promoting ingredients. Just make sure you read what you're purchasing, guys. Okay. Because you want, if you see something that has a lot of mineral oil and stuff, which the amla oil, for record, does have mineral oil. It has canola oil. It has, those refined oils, which they're not bad. Like, grease is refined oil, and we use it. It's petroleum, we use it. It's just, you want to make sure if you're spending bread on something, like if you're spending money, it aligns. Like I think that almond oil is like what, $6 on Amazon. That tracks, you know. And Blue Magic coconut oil hair grease is like what, $3 to $4 at the beauty supply store. That tracks and it lasts a long time. But I'm not spending $20 and the first ingredient is sunflower, safflower, canola oil. Just I'm not spending that. You know, which is why I love my company, because it's like, I feel as though we priced it very well, you know, for the type of ingredients. We don't even have a lot of ingredients in our stuff. So yeah, and I'm not just saying that to say like, oh, purchase my company. I'm just staying that out there. Like, trust me, I know I can look at products on the market and be like, yeah, that's about right, or no, this markup is really high. So, sorry, I was just, a piece of my hair came out. When I do my next silk press, my hair is going to be much longer, okay? My goal for this is for my hair to be tailbone length. Okay, so remember, this is not a scalp massage. This is not a scalp massage. This is a scalp massage. I've had these twists. I have to wash my hair tomorrow, so that's why I'm also doing this, because I can rinse this out my hair before I do my pre-poo deep conditioner. So yeah. I'm not massaging my scalp. It's a little itchy, that's why. So I, for the record, never did scalp oiling when I broke my plateau. I did the other things. This is just helping me in a way I didn't know oiling was so beneficial. It's something I learned now. So that's why I'm giving it now. Because I think I had a question. I saw something like, why don't you talk about hair oiling? It's like, well, I never really oiled my scalp like daily. You know, that's not something I really did prior to, you know, in breaking my plateau. So that's not advice I wanted to give. So I'm just finding areas on my scalp. Yeah, okay. See? Wait. Hold on. Stay with me. I mean, it's like, I lied, it is waist length. I wish some of you would say mid-back. I know what I said. It is, especially, yeah, I mean, obviously not this part of my hair, but the longest part of my hair does go to my waist, even with a trim, so that's great. So the next step, oh, it's getting darker as I'm filming this. It's nighttime. It's not nighttime. Okay. Coat. Slather, not slapped. Guys, when I slap my head, I think I rolled my brain around just a tad bit. Don't do what I just did, okay? Alright, so the main thing that I like about this oil is the consistency is not too thick, and I like the way it smells. But if you want an oil that's like, ooh, you think it's gonna really have growth promoting ingredients, it's not the best for that. But like in the concept of oiling and increasing density, yeah, I agree. Like overall oiling of the hair is this dope, right? But just remember, no ingredient can grow your hair. Scalp massages, in a way, okay, what did I say about the DHT, right? Scalp massages are effective, but they're not going to be effective if you have high levels of DHT, because the point of the scalp massage is to promote nutrients and blood flow. But if the roots of your hair are being blocked by the DHT, they can't really get to it. So, you know, it's really not, you know, it's really not going to help you. So you want to have, truthfully, you want to have products that are rich in DHT inhibition or inhibitors, which is why this tester is working really well for me. So, you know. And even then, if you are growing hair, people are like, well, I put the scalp oil on my hair, but my hair's not growing. It's like, well, it's probably because you're not focused on length retention, which is why we ain't done with this scalp oil, with this not scalp oiling, hair oiling, because this is a very deep oiling routine. And it's deep because of the amount of oil. This is not just a step. This is not just the O in the lock method. This is more oil than I typically would add to my hair. Typically, I wouldn't add scalp oil, then grease, then oil. And if I did, I might do like maybe 2, not like 3, 4 times. Speaking of which, we're going to do one more time. And this is why I... There we go. See? Are you guys seeing? Much different. So, alright, ready? So then, okay. So, I don't want to turn the light on. So if you guys see it gets dark, that's, the sun is going to sleep, okay? So now, boom, okay? It's like, wow, okay. I'm going to put a little bit more grease on our hands. Bam. My scalp was itchy, that's why I'm doing this. But massaging it would be... And I recommend like doing a full scalp massage. Like when you're doing your scalp oiling, take your time. Like do 5 minutes on each side of your head. Like if you're really trying to help with hair growth and increase the density of your hair, all these steps are important, okay? So then the next thing you're gonna want to do, is you're gonna want to seal your ends. Now, if you have type 2, if you're the type of natural that you can seal your ends with oil, that's amazing for you. But I find that never worked for me. Oh, not the phone ringing. Sorry guys, I had to turn the light on because it was just starting to bug me. As I was saying, I can't just seal my ends with oil, right? So this is my ends. They're not really sealed. As you can see, like I'm not gonna make an example out of myself. But as you can see, my ends, I put the grease and I put the water and I put the oil, and you know, it's not really sealing my ends. So I'm just gonna take my sealant butter and that's what it does. It seals your ends. So I'm just going to go to each part. If I have to like kind of retwist a little bit, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to seal my ends because there's no real point of length retention if your ends aren't sealed. Now, I noticed the women who are obviously type 1, type 2, some even type 3, they can put castor oil. But if you're or any oil on their ends or grease, and their ends will seal. And I remember seeing on my TikTok, someone was like, well, grease does seal your ends if you use it properly. And I was just like, I mean, yeah, that it's actually, but I said, I didn't even say anything because not every hair type can do that, which is why, and even I find that with, even some type 1, type 2, type 3 can't even use oil. It tends to dry out their hair. But because this is not a grease, this is not a butter, it's a sealant butter because it has oil and it has water components in it, and it is perfectly balanced in oil and water to properly seal your ends. You know, oil and grease might be good sealants for your hair, but your ends are so delicate that you got to be careful what you seal your ends with. So, you know, there you have it. So this is the sealant butter in action, and it's like, this is a reason why it always sells out. You have to make this product has to be made in a very small batch. The formula is so delicate and unique, and in order to have the best consistency, you literally have to create this in small batches for starters. 2, it's a highly effective product. I mean, it literally seals your ends. Like, as you can see, like I'm just twisting the last part of my hair to show you guys. It's literally sealing your ends. Like, as you can see, like, look at this. You guys understand, like, it was all dry and stuff before. You understand? Like, it's not camera trick, you know. This is the secret. When I see women on social media, like other YouTubers, you know, TikTokers, say I cracked the code of natural hair, I laugh internally because I truly believe I cracked the code of natural hair, because you just eating well, you just drinking water, you just, you know, routinely deep conditioning is not going to get you the length retention, the scalp stimulation, and the other holistic means to grow your hair. It's just not. That's not what's missing. Your problem isn't because you don't know your porosity. Your problem isn't because, you know, you're not eating healthy enough, though that, you know, is all a contributing factor. Your problem isn't, you know, you're not, you know, doing weekly deep conditioners. Because if you have mini twists, nobody's deep conditioning their hair weekly. It's just not what you're doing. You're not taking the twist out and doing your, or even deep conditioning in the twist. Or what's something else that I hear that natural girls say the reason why your hair is, oh, you're not doing regular trims, or, you know, that's not the reason why. The reason is because you're not sealing your ends, and you're probably not sealing your ends because there's nothing for your, you know, especially if you're type 4, to seal your ends with. Even the type 3, there's a lot of people who have type 3. Even I have a found a client who's a type 1, and oil was drying her ends out, and she loves the sealing butter. So this is not just me trying to get you to buy the product. I mean, yeah, I want my business to grow, but it's really to help you guys, to say, like, listen, if you're not having, if you find like, wow, I'm putting this oil on my hair, ends of my hair, and it's drying my hair out, it's like, well, yeah, because, you know, it'd be doing that. Your ends are delicate. So I'm just going, you know, they say the proof is in the eating, and I'm eating good over here. I don't know about y'all, you know, people, they, well, you know, I don't need to do any of that, and my hair grows. Like, that's great for you. Like, good for you. Like, why do people tell me this? Like, I don't need to do any of that and my hair grows. It's like, well, awesome. Like, I'm happy for you that you wake up and you can just wash and go. We can't do, some of us can't do that. So yeah, this is an important step in, oh my God, look at this. She's taking it. She's taking it. Even this, she's taking it. She's taking it. So yeah. Yeah, I recommend, if you guys like this sealant butter and you're always frustrated that it's out of stock, to monthly subscribe to it, so you're always guaranteed this sealant butter. I think if you do a subscription, it's like, instead of $19.99, it's $18.99 a month. That way you never have to worry about it being out of stock, because you'll always know, I'm gonna get mine for next month and the month after that. Y'all be safe. Like, I get dibs because I'm you know, the CEO, the owner, the founder, you know. But when it's out of stock, it's out of stock. So that's why I even try to make mine stretch, because I'm like, man, if it's out of stock, it's out of stock for me too. So yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm just sealing up my ends. Very important. And then I'm just gonna add a little sealant butter to my hands. And I'm just gonna run that through my hair. Okay. Oh, I be forgetting I can wear my hair in a little ponytail. I literally just wear my hair in a little bun, you guys, and like that's it. So, okay, so you're gonna take your oh, found another one. Alright. You're gonna take a scrunchie. You're gonna wrap your hair. You don't want to do it so tight that like you're cutting off your circulation, but you don't want to do it so loose that it's not holding, right? And you're gonna take your hair, if you have the length to do this, or you know, even if you have shorter hair, you just don't worry about that. You're just gonna put the plastic cap on, because that's what I'm getting ready to do. You're just gonna twist the hair. So I'm doing this. You just want to make sure your hair is really, you want to just twist, 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 and then just loop the hair in a little bun. You don't want to be, oh, I can't wait to finish watch Avatar The Last Airbender, the live action. Okay. And then you're just gonna boom. Yeah, I will never get over how some naturals will be like, oh my god, do this routine and your hair will grow like weeds. And they just basically regurgitate the same info, but it's not like groundbreaking information. Like, it's like, wash your hair, detangle. Like, I literally saw a TikTok that was like, the reason why your hair is not growing is because you're not detangling properly. And it's like actually cut the cameras. So we're gonna do this overnight because I'm a natural and that's my business, and I'm gonna do it overnight. So yeah, we're just gonna, I have to make a habit of closing up the jars because we don't want stuff sliding and spilling and sliding. Also, you can't see it, but I have laundry in the back, so just ignore it, just the way I am ignoring my laundry. So the next thing, if I can find, found it. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add some heat to help. This is what's also gonna help it deep. So the deep oiling that when you want the oil to really penetrate is by, first of all, applying a generous amount of oiling. Second of all, we want to seal our ends because there's no point of this if our ends are all dry. Unless you're the type of like person who's like your hair can, the ends of your hair love oil and they're not dry. If you're not like that, purchase the sealant butter. Like, seriously, if it's I don't know, it might be in stock when this video is up, not sure. So check, go on the website, check, and if it is, I recommend subscribing to it because, like I said, it's gonna go out of stock. Like, so just make sure you have it, because this isn't just me trying to like sell you the business, so like, oh, money and whatever. This is so your ends can be sealed, you can retain the length. Okay, so then that's 1, 2. So that was 2. So 1 is the 4 things. You want to hydrate your hair before you oil. You want to hydrate, scalp massage. You want to slather that hair in the oil. Then you want to seal your ends so your ends can also get thoroughly coated, and add a little bit more end sealing than you would normally on like your remoisturization days, okay? And then the 4th thing is you want to have some heat. So if you don't have a deep conditioning cap, which I'm going to pop in the microwave, if you don't have a deep conditioning cap, I recommend you either sit under a dryer or take a handheld dryer and just go over your head for like 5 to 10 minutes on a substantial amount of heat. And it's good because it's not like direct, like you're directly putting heat on your head, but you want to like wave the handheld blow dryer over your head. If not, sit under a dryer or put a deep conditioning cap on, which is, I got this from Amazon. There are so many. Just type in microwavable safe deep conditioning cap, and yeah, just pop this in the microwave. I'm gonna pop it in for like 1 minute and 30 seconds, and then put it on your head. And then for those of you who don't have the cap, just make sure when you're done, you don't want to stain your pillows, so make sure put all the scarves and bonnets you can find. Like, I'm gonna show you how. Because you're gonna take a scarf, followed by another scarf, followed by a bonnet, followed by another bonnet, and if you got multiple bonnets, just keep layering them. You don't want this to spill onto your pillowcases and ruin your bed, okay? So I'll be right back after I pop this in the microwave. Okay guys, I just came back from the microwave, and I want to show you my reaction. Oh, it's so toasty. Ready? Watch this, watch this. Oh my gosh. Oh, that feels so good. It's just like a nice toasty bun on your head and your neck a little bit, and it's gonna help the oil really penetrate the strand. So, did you guys know Trader Joe's, I mean, we all know Trader Joe's has the best like frozen food, but they have, I love lemon bars, lemon squares. They have frozen lemon bars in like little cubes. Delicious. So I just unthawed some when I was downstairs. So, right, Jackie? So yeah, guys, that's my rant also on the natural hair community. I'm really fed up with the amount of clickbaiting, and I feel like you guys don't hear me until I'm like, a lot of people not gonna hear me until my hair is to like my butt. So me being tailbone length hair is for me, but it's also gonna be like, huh, she was onto something. Like, I've been onto something this whole entire time. Started a company using my molecular and cell biology like background to create a company. A lot of y'all are making companies not really knowing, or you guys have all these filler ingredients. By the way, Deanna's breakthrough formula, the company, is a plant-based, nutrient-rich company. So if we say mango butter and coconut, mango butter and flaxseed oil collection, that's what we mean. Like, mango butter and flaxseed oil are formulated in the products, so it's just the perfect amount, but it's enriched with them so they work effectively. And every other ingredient there, like coconut milk, olive oil, cetyl alcohol, acetyl alcohol, which are your fatty acids which give great consistency in a product, glycerin, which gives slip, cetrimonium chloride, a conditioning agent. These things help the mango butter and the flaxseed oil be great, right? That's what you want. You don't want to have ingredients there just to slap ingredients in there, like just to bulk it up, because this is how companies get a high markup. They advertise it as something exclusive, like the rosemary something, rosemary oil, whatever, sheen spray, whatever. But rosemary oil is really not there. It's actually like rosemary extract, a couple drops, and they have perfume, and it's like, oh, rosemary. It's really not. So when I see a lot of influencers do this, I'm like, this is why people, it's, you know, I know for me, and when I see another, I'm like, here we go, another influencer with a natural hair care company. But I feel as though Deanna's breakthrough formula is going to be it's gonna be the company, because the formula is formulating. Like, the formula of Deanna's breakthrough formulas, the formulas are formulating. Like, the sealant butter was a God-sent gift. The sealant butter is literally the perfect emulsion of oils, and like, it's like the coconut milk, but it's also the mango butter and the flaxseed oil. And if you look at the curl creams compared to the sealant butter, they're not that much different. Like, I think the curl creams have like a couple more ingredients than the sealant butter. Like, we don't need to add all this extra stuff. Like, companies do that to like bulk up the products, but you don't need all that stuff. You just need exactly what you need, right? So yeah, that's this video. I'm just gonna let this do its magic, do its little thing, and I'm gonna watch Avatar: The Last Airbender and eat my lemon bars, and that's gonna be what I'm gonna do. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys are also fed up with the clickbaitiness of the natural hair industry, leave a comment. By the way, everything I'm saying is the truth and nothing but the truth. I don't get on Beyonce's internet and lie. Like, that's stupid. And I'm not about to start now. So I'm saying what I know. If you're watching this a part of the challenge, keep if you miss a day, it's okay. You know, we're not looking for perfection with this challenge. We're just trying to do the best we can. It's better for you to like get back on it than be like, oh, I'm gonna quit the challenge. Like, girl, give it a chance. Any video, any person that says this one ingredient, this one method, and your hair, well, they'll never actually tell you a method, which is the upsetting part. You know, the girls with the long natural hair are seldom gonna tell you exactly to the T what they do to grow their long natural hair. And I'm talking even waist length, like my length, waist length, mid back. Any woman with her hair past her shoulders may not be as, you know, transparent about what she does to grow her hair. And this is why I try to be as transparent as possible, because I want everyone to have the link. So yeah, if you're doing this a part of the challenge, let's keep the challenge going. And I don't know if there'll be like a testimonials about the challenge, how it worked, but like make a YouTube video of you doing the challenge and tag Deanna's breakthrough for it's actually on Instagram. It's at DBF and Beyond LLC. And all the stuff is in the description box and stuff. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions about hair oiling. Sometimes, and it's like, I'm not, no shade, no tea, but I'd be like, Put the oil on your hand and do it. And people be like, well, so what are we supposed to do? And it's like, you see Buki, if you had just attuned your mind for 2 seconds. So just like ask questions if you don't know, and don't feel like, oh, I don't want to sound stupid. Because it's better to ask questions, because if you have a question, somebody else probably has the same question. But some things are just common sense. Like I was watching a video on TikTok and this girl was like, this is how much my knotless box braids got done. They were $175. She said it 3 times. Tell me why. Someone in the comments was like, well, how much were the knotless box braids? I'm like, do y'all not listen? So sometimes I'm like, is it me? Am I the problem or y'all the problem? Ask your questions though. If you really don't know, if I said it in English and maybe to you I said it in Mandarin and you need me to say it again. If you have any questions for Jackie, like why is your kangaroo so soft? Why is her nose resembles a chocolate chip? Who's Jackie's boyfriend? His name is Roger. His name is Sir Roger. He is a knight and he's tight with the British family. Jackie is gonna be Dame. His name is Sir Roger Kensington. They met in a really nice, when we were at a really nice hotel in New York City. True story, by the way. And that means, and Jackie's name is Jackie's name is actually Jacqueline, but we call her Jackie. So her name is going to be Jacqueline Marie Rose, her middle name, Kensington. But she's going to be a dame, so like knight dame. So Dame Jacqueline Marie Rose Kensington is going to be her name. And she's very much my man. Okay, gosh. She loves Roger. That's her boyfriend. Okay. She's mad at me for spilling her business, for spilling the tea. I should do a day in the life of Jackie so it shows y'all what she does and how she hangs out with Roger and how they be going on dates. Because they just had a date and it be breaking my heart because every time Jackie's with Roger, she just wants to hang out with Roger. She doesn't want to hang out with me. Parents, if you're watching this, is this what it feels like for your kids to want to date? Because this is painful. Like, I see her on a date and she's like, get out of here. And I'm just like... So, you know, I'm happy for you and your man. That's good for you. And she says it's going to be my turn soon. So, y'all pray for me. Because Jackie's doing better than me. And I'm happy for my girl. She's foreshadowing. She's a foreshadower is what she's doing. So, you want to tell them anything? Oh, okay. Do you love them? Well, you have to give them a hug. Otherwise, how they gonna know? Oh. If you don't hug Jackie back, something is definitely wrong with y'all. Oh, okay. So, I love you. I love you. Jackie loves you. And we'll see you in the next video.